Today I'm showing you how you can accept Revolut payments with forms. For example, lovely cookie order forms like this one using AI. So we'll be using a tool called Weebly AI, which is free to use, gives you unlimited forms and unlimited submissions. And the way that it works is you simply describe what you want or the changes that you want in your form, and the AI executes this for you. So for example, I need a cookie order form. Make it look fun. So what this is going to do is Weebly is going to build out the form. So it's going to come up with the questions that need to be asked. It's going to create the necessary pages, and then it's going to set the theme, the details, everything basically to have a form which is as complete as possible. Once it's gone through that process, we can actually then continue chatting with the AI to completely tweak it to our liking. So if you want to change the questions, if you want to change the styling, and then once it's good, I'll show you how the Revolut part comes in. And if you're using Stripe, for example, I'll also show you how that works if you want integrations with Stripe. So there we go. In itself, it looks already pretty cool. We can have a preview of the form and the way that it looks and works. So I can of course type in here, there's my email, I have the cookie type, quantity and instructions. So let's say that you want to have a Revolut QR payment at the end of the form. So people fill in what they want and then they need to provide payment. So here's how the Revolut part works. So essentially what you'll need is a Revolut QR code. So when you create a payment link in Revolut, you can get a QR code. Depending on your tier, the QR codes can remain valid longer. If it's a business, for example, it just remains open. So we have our Revolut barcode right here. So we can change the width and the height of our QR code right here to make it look a bit nicer on the form. So let's, for example, say that we need a width of 400 and let's center our image. So people fill in all of the details, then they pay with the QR code. That in and of itself is already enough. So you have a payment form with your Revolut QR code right here. What you might want to add is a proof that somebody actually paid. So the way that you do this is you add a file upload element where people would upload a screenshot, but you can also just ask AI, I need a file upload component asking for proof of payment. And so AI will just pick out the right form element for you, put the right title on top of it, and there we go. So we now have something which not only accepts the payment, but then also people need to upload the proof of payment so that when you look at the results, all of the data that comes into your form, you can see who actually paid and what they ordered from a cookie perspective. So that's how you add Revolut payments. Now, of course, the downside here is that the payment part isn't really integrated into the form. So the flow itself, so if the payment fails, for example, you will only see this in Revolut. You won't see it inside of Weebly or in any of the integrations that are offered by Weebly. If you want an integrated order form, you can simply set up payments within Weebly by choosing a payment form and then collecting with your Stripe account. So I already have a Stripe account connected right here, but basically you can create a connection with your Stripe account and then automatically your form is going to transit all of the money to your Stripe account directly. So it doesn't pass through Weebly, it immediately goes into your Stripe account and you will be able to tailor the form based on whether the payment resolved or didn't resolve. If you like these kind of videos and tutorials, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.